All right, Grand Arena 5v5, round one on July 25th, 2019. Today I'm going against Arcturus, and I'm gonna try to reduce the time I run down everything. So I'm starting up with the bot output. He's got a much larger roster than I do. I have a more focused roster. I have more of the meta teams, and I have a lot faster mods. So that's all we're going to look at the the bot output. We'll take a look at where we stand. He one-shot all of my defenses, which I didn't think he would be able to do, especially my Night Sisters. I didn't think he had a good counter to one-shot my Night Sisters, but he did. I set really weak defense. That's fine. He ended up with 1541, which I believe is 19 points shy of an average of 60, so average somewhere around 57, 58. So I'm going to have to, since I save so much for offense, I'm going to have to underman some teams. Let's see what he set. Phoenix team with a Gear 11 Sabine rather than Ezra, and then kind of weaker on Kanan and Zeb. Wedge led Rebels team with Biggs, K2SO, Gear 12 Chirrut, and a Zeta Leia, which I don't know if I've gone against a Zeta Leia before. So this is a team that's going to pack a punch. So I'm going to make use of my speed and a really strong counter to hopefully control the turns there, keep them debuffed. Pretty standard Ewok team, a little weak on Logray, and Paplu's only gear 10, but definitely manageable. Then first order team with a strong crew and Kylo, gear 10, TIE fighter pilot, and then it falls off quite a bit. So let's see what else they have left. I imagine they use most of the rest of their well-geared people for offense. I can't imagine there being strong teams in the back if he was able to one-shot everything, because I set my defense with his roster in mind. His arena team isn't even all gear 12, so down the normal list, bounty hunters are good. I'd be surprised to see them on the back line. I think he had to use those on offense, but I'll be ready for him regardless. Clones are not strong enough to do anything. Droids, I don't think he's got a droid team on their own. Not geared enough to go with those. Empire, pretty standard Palp Vader Thrawn with Tarkin. I imagine he probably used those on offense. We'll see the Sith later. Ewoks we saw on defense. First Order we saw on defense. Galactic Republic, no Padme. There could be a secondary Jedi team here, but not really anything Galactic Republic specific. Geos, no Brood Alpha. Troopers, there's nothing to work with there. Jawas, I mean, it's almost usable, but I doubt it. So Jedi, he's got his arena team here in the first 5. And then Old Ben, he's probably used with the Rebels team that we'll look at in a minute. Ezra's not, or Hermit Yoda's not in his arena team. One of these guys isn't, and Kenobi is. So there is a second Jedi team here, especially with Anakin and Ahsoka. I'm not sure who the lead for it would be, but very likely something he attacked with. Night Sister, strong Night Sister team here. I imagine he had to use that for offense as well. Old Republic, there's a team here. There's a Karth that's really undergeared. Mission and Zalbar could be plugged into a back row defense. Phoenix we saw set on defense except for Ezra. Rebel team, he's got CLS Han Chewie. Chewie's only gear 11, Han's only gear 10, so not super strong. I think some of my defenses may have put up a fight against those. We saw, and he probably has Old Ben with those, with them, because the rest of the 2 lines we see on defense. The rest of the first 2 lines, so he probably also threw in R2-D2 with them, but R2-D2's only gear 8. Resistance, there's no Jedi Training Ray, so he one-shot my Bosk team, and usually Jedi Training Rays the counter to that, so I'm not sure if he did anything with these resistance. I don't know. Rogue One, we saw the relevant parts set on defense. So Scoundrel, he actually has a Scoundrel slash Smuggler team that I imagine he used for offense as well. It's something I've never gone across as a Gear 12 Zeta Young Lando. I've never seen that. I don't know what that's all about. Along with an L337, but the leader for that would be Kira, who's very undergeared. So I don't know if he got away with that on offense or not. And then the other pieces could be young Han Solo, and it should be Vandor Chewbacca. Vandor Chewbacca is not usable yet. He's one of the most important pieces of that team, so I'm not sure what was going on there. Could plug and play any leftover bounty hunters with that team probably under Akira lead. Separatist, he's got Dooku. He's got the Separatist droids. It looks like he's actively farming them, but they're just not ready to go yet. Sith, we have Dooku, Nihilus, Maul, Scion, Bastila the Fallen with the Zeta. So Bastila the Fallen with the Zeta, very strong attacker, pretty good on defense too. I imagine he used a Sith team somewhere in there. He probably has a piece or two left over, but who knows? He's got a Traya, just hasn't got around to gearing Traya yet. Smugglers we kind of saw before. Nest is not usable yet. And that's about it. So, likely on defense, we'll see maybe some leftover Jedi. I don't think there's very many rebels left. Could see some of those scoundrels or smugglers on there. I really don't think he could have afforded to leave his Night Sisters or Bounty Hunters in the back line, but I'm gonna be prepared for it either way. We'll just go after it. So I have a ton to attack with. I saved my Revens, my Traya. I mean, it's kind of silly, but it was such a kind of a gross matchup that I didn't want to just not let him play. But I do have a chance to lose this. I definitely do. So I got Geos, I got Palp Vader Thrawn, I got Ewoks that I'm not even going to be able to use. They should have been on defense, but I didn't for some reason. I've got a Wampa in there. Lots of stuff to work with. So I can't afford to overreach, trying to underman it too far. I do want to underman where it makes sense to get the banners, but I think the most important thing is finishing with max health across the board and max protection on as many as possible, and looking for 4v5 opportunities when they make sense. Really just make sure I control turn meter and just stun them so they don't get to take turns and attack me. So we'll start with the Phoenix team. Really just want to make sure they're not ultra super fast, which they shouldn't be. We looked at the bot output. Sabine's the only one here that does AoE, so my plan is to try to melt Sabine as fast as possible. 205 speed, and I'm going to take in what am I going to use for this? I'm going to use my Geos because there's a feat for using 5 Separatists. So I'm going to do my full team of Geos here, and I am above 205 speed, at least on Brood Alpha. But yeah, he doesn't have speed anywhere else. So we'll take a quick look at Hera because I know she can call and assist. 183. All right. So yeah, we're not going to dig too much into it. We'll pull up my Geo team. Just today I got, was that today? That can't be right. Yeah, that displayed wrong. So just today I got Brood Alpha to 7-star and Sunfact to Gear 12, but that didn't make it in time for roster lock. But still I have pretty good speed. Should be able to take the first turns. And I'm just going to try to get Sabine out of there before she can do an AoE. And then if I can keep her from doing an AoE, then all they're going to do is hit my summoned unit, and I should be able to survive without losing any protection. And Geos are a huge overmatch for this team. They're a very fun team to use, and they can beat some really big stuff. Oh, so Sabine counterattacks, so we're gonna have to try to get her out quick. Oh, everybody counterattacks. This is Phoenix. I don't know what I'm thinking. All right, one more hit should do it. There we go. All right, so what is this? Call all other Geonosian allies to assist. All right, so they should only go after the AoE's gone, so everybody's going to go after Brute, and I don't think it matters if he doesn't have full health or protection, but um, either way, I think I'm just going to take out Hera next. I don't think, oh, maybe Chopper, because he can dispel taunt, so let's try to get rid of Chopper. Yeah, lots and lots of hits. So this will pretty much one-shot anybody, but I want to get Chopper out of here. 102,000. So I lost taunt. That's okay. I should be able to regain that. So I got days down. Let's see what this ability does. Potency up for 2 turns and expose enemies. Alright. Oh, I don't have to be going after him. Okay, so this will one-shot somebody. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah. Alright, so I think I can recover health and protection here, and just to be safe. So there's no counterattacks anymore unless Zeb chooses to, but we're going to go ahead and take out Hera so she doesn't try to revive. Again, I should be full health and protection on everybody. It should be 60 banners. Yep. Okay, so Rebels team, not meta Rebels, but still very solid. You know, this was a really strong team a year ago, before the Palpatine meta came and kind of wrecked them. So that's actually what I'm going to do is do a Palpatine lead, but then I'm going to throw in some extremely powerful Sith. So Palp, let's filter on Sith here. I'm going to do Palp, Vader, Traya, Scion, Nihilus. Way overkill, but I'm hoping that I can just get turn meter train rolling, take all the turns, and finish with banners. There's 2 counterattackers on this team, and that's kind of why I have Traya in here. Between Traya and Palpatine should control with debuffs. I'm not going to check speeds, but I'm pretty sure I have a hefty speed advantage here. I looked at them earlier. Okay, so this can't be counterattacked, but okay, so he got a bunch of turn meter for some reason that I don't know about. Super. So I really want to ability block Wedge because I don't want him to do AoE, and I didn't get it. So my plan was to isolate Chirrut. But now I'm worried I'm not going to be able to keep Wedge from doing his AoE, so I'm going to lose 5 banners here. That's unfortunate. That's really lame, but whatever. Let's try to get some extra protection on... Okay. So if I can keep this turn meter train... Okay, so now I can pull away... what is it called? Cooldowns. Alright. Hopefully I can get some stuns. Yeah, everybody's losing protection. That's not fun. I wonder if I can take out Leia here. Alright, counterattacks are down right now. Let's see if I have enough debuffs on Leia. Yep. Ability block. Shock. Just finish wedge. Now I'm looking for an opportunity to recover protection. So I'm going to recover a little bit here. And really I should be working on K2SO instead. Now he's going to start counterattacking me. So yeah, I'm going to be 1, 2, 3 banners, maybe 4 banners short here. That's not ideal, but so I probably should have brought in a Thrawn or something to help control recover protection. 3 banners short. Yeah, for as big a team as I used there, I should have done better. I should have undermanned it. I should have only brought in 4, and that would have gained me 2 banners in the end, but that's fine. Jawas! Wow, look at that. Jawas. I never go against Jawas. I have no idea how they work. I just hope they're slow. 174. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna end up countering Jawas with a Revan team. That'll be interesting. So right now, I'm 3 banners behind an average of 60. So I need to do a little bit better. I'm going to do Imperial Troopers against Ewoks, and I'm going to bring in a full 5. Because I need their turn meter train to roll through. And as long as I can kill Logray on the first hit, I should be able to just roll through them. If not, I don't know. But as they die, I recover protection. I have a taunt, so I really just want to make sure I keep my turn meter train going and not let them start theirs. This should be a strong counter. I'm well over geared. I'm faster. All that stuff. So always the same first 2 moves. Critical chance, critical damage up. Let's find Logray. No counterattacks. Okay, good. So my turn meter train has started. You can see everybody's got really good turn meter. I can put Death Mark. I got ability block on Wicket, so I'm going to go ahead and do Death Mark on Ewok Elders. So he goes down real quick. Keep my taunt, and he should be a huge hit. Womp. Let's get health down, health immunity, AoE. Let's finish Wicket. Finish Sherpa. Just Paplu left. There we go. Just as planned. So 60 banners. Still just 3 banners short of average of 60. So this is one that I actually planned on undermanning. I'm going to take in CLS, Han, and Chewie. They're going to hit real hard. They're durable enough. Even if I lose protection on all 3 of them, I should still come out, I think, 59 banners, maybe 58. So I've got a slight speed advantage. The only problem is their Kylo is pretty strong, but this should be a hard counter. So yeah, I'm hoping to go above 60 banners here. I'd be happy with 61, but 62 is possible. Whenever Chewbacca hits, I recover protection on, I think, all 3 of them. So yeah, so I just want to control the taunts. They'll start out with taunt on what's his name, but I get first shot. I'm probably going to try to stun Kylo Ren. I did. Let's get rid of this taunt. And who do we need to stun? Who's going next? I want both of those guys are going to AoE, but he doesn't have ability block. I'd probably like to stun Kylo Unmasked, so I'm going to counterattack the big AoEs. So I'm going to try to stun Kylo Unmasked. Perfect. Counterattack. Alright, so I've almost got full protection. Let's try to stun Kylo Ren. Got it. Now let's get rid of Phasma. Almost. Don't need to recover protection yet. Okay, so now I want to stun Kylo Ren if I can. Did not stun that time. Big counterattacks. There we go. Okay, good. I didn't get stunned because of guard. Perfect. So this might be enough. He has speed down, so I think it should try to stun him. Perfect. Alright, big hits. Almost. Almost. Let's take away his turn meter. Big hits. I can't do it. Let's just keep him stunned and kill it. Oh, alright, that'll work too. So I know debuffing them recovers their health, but I'm mostly concerned with recovering my own. So I'm just going to play this little game. So I should have full protection on all now. Should be in line for 62 banners. Yep. So now I'm only one short of an average of 60. And I think only one battle to go. Is that right? Yeah. Real quick, I want to check my feats to make sure. Oh, it's Palpatine. Real quick, I'm going to check my feats to make sure I don't have to clear one and start another. Undersized squad, full squad of separatists. I want to get a screenshot of this undersized squad because that's a 3-step one. So I've done 12 plus 8 plus 6, I think, something like that. I've done a lot of them. So let's claim that stuff. See, I really want to do this one for winning with 3 clone troopers, but I only have 1 clone trooper that's above level 1. And I think I'm going to lose too many banners if I try it this time, so maybe next round. Win 12 on your first attempt. Yeah. So we'll do a little, we'll do a little bit of math here. Oh no, there's two more battles I have to do. Okay, let's take a look at Palpatine. That's interesting. So how did they split their Sith up? They must have attacked with a Maul, Bastila Fallen, Thrawn, I guess. What else did they have? They had Darth Nihilus was only gear 9. Yeah, I don't know. So let's see how fast they are. I'd like to go before Vader. So 176. So Vader's going to get a whole bunch of bonus speed. 167. Good. That's very manageable. So I'm probably not going to underman this. Well, I probably will just because I don't have. I'm gonna use Jedi Knight Revan. I'm just trying to decide how many I'm gonna use. They're gear 12, 12, 11, 10, 11. They're gonna really try to apply a lot of debuffs, so I'm gonna need Yoda's tenacity up. No Darth Nihilus to worry about. They're probably gonna pull off some stuns. Who do I want to kill immediately? I probably want to kill Dooku immediately, or do I want to kill Palpatine immediately? Definitely not worried about Tarkin in this battle. I think my kill order should be Dooku, then Palpatine, Vader. I don't know, something like that. Lots of big AoE here, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to sneak in Hermit Yoda. So I used Bastila, got a tank. I could do Thrawn just to take. Yeah, if I do Thrawn, then that'll disable either the taunt or Dooku, or yeah, that might be best. What I'm doing here is I'm just making sure they're not set up in a situation to take away all my protection. I just want to make sure I finish with full protection on at least a couple of them and full health on all of them. So just make sure I get opportunities to kill the ones that I want to kill. Because yeah, we both went all out offense, so it's really just a matter of who finishes with the most banners. All right, so let's get tenacity up, foresight, and let's get rid of Dooku. See if I have enough offense. I do not. So let's recover some protection on Revan and take out Dooku. Okay. So here, I don't care about Tarkin, but I could fracture any of the other ones. I think since I have foresight on everybody, I want to fracture Scion, because Scion can do an AoE cleanse or buff dispel. Okay, so good shape now. Really, maybe Tarkin's going to be the only one who gets a move. Let's get rid of you. And let's see if I can get a stun. Nope, but I did take turn meter away. There's no counterattacks. Let's let Yoda have another shot. Let's get that foresight back up. Okay, so I need to recover protection. I can do that with Thrawn. Let's get rid of Tarkin. Could go ahead and recover protection now. I'll wait on it. Here we go. So this should recover protection on... It did not. There, this should do it. There we go. Let's just make 100% sure that I got that protection back. And finish Scion. Should be 60 banners. Yep. So now let's do some math now that it's a little bit easier. So 1349 plus 150 would be 1500. So I have to get at least 42 banners, which I think I'll be guaranteed as long as I beat it with one shot, right? So I don't have to. I don't know why I'm even doing this. All I have to do is bring in these powerhouses. So I'm not going to underman it because I don't have any feats left for undermanning things. So I'm not going to worry about people dying. I'm just going to choose people that are fun to play with. Dooku. And could do, let's do Wampa just because. Yeah, this will be pretty much over on the first move. Darth Revan's gonna inflict fear on everyone. Pop. Um, yep. Yeah. Not much to that. I was just seeing if there was an opportunity to do 5 in one hit, but yeah. So overall, not that entertaining. He didn't really set anything to challenge on defense. I should have put more on defense, but that's all right. We both made progress on our feats, so I'm sure he's not too torn up about it. And then yeah, so next round, I didn't rank up yet, but hopefully I'm getting another good match in 2 nights. So I'm not gonna stream anything else tonight. I think that's it for me. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope to be back in 2 nights. Good night.